What is going on to you, crew? Welcome back to another episode of the Totally Unqualified podcast. We're up to episode 54. 54. That is Levante David's number of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know why I just brought that up. But anyways, I am, of course, I am joined by my two favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to think of someone, Bobby Wagner as well. But I'm, of course, joined. Better one, yeah. I'm joined by my two lovely co-hosts, Gage Hall, Jake Maltese. How are we doing tonight, guys?
For the most part, I'm doing well, although I'm sitting in my room earlier, right? And I looked out my window and I was like, you're kidding me. It's raining again. It seems like it always rains here. And then I looked a little bit closer and it was snowing again. And I cannot tell you how absolutely sick I am of the snow. Yes, it has snowed like 3 times within the past few weeks. Like to the point where it's like on the road and everything, you can't really go anywhere because they don't have the stuff to clear it out here because it doesn't snow often enough. Mm-hmm. But I'm just beyond annoyed and I'm ready for it to start warming up. I know that much.
Mm-hmm. I'm at the point where, by the way, I'm doing great. Thank you.
Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah, I'm eating a peanut butter and jelly for anybody wondering why I'm chewing. But yeah. Up here we have that like base layer of like a foot of snow and it just keeps snowing on top of that, then it'll melt a little in the snow on top of it, so it's just not going away. So that's fun to get out of my car and stick my foot in some slushy ass muddy ass snow every time I get out of my car. But Gage, so how many times I didn't think it snowed in Tennessee.
So it doesn't snow a lot, and when I moved here I was under the impression that like it'll snow a little bit here and there and it's not a big deal, whatever. Because I moved here from Virginia and like obviously in Virginia they get quite a bit more snow. Since I have been here, I moved here in February of 2020. It snowed like 5 times, like to the point where it's a nuisance. It's a pain in the ass. You're stuck for a couple days, can't really go anywhere, and I'm tired of it. Last year my car got stuck in a ditch. So
every single day that I've been back at school, it has snowed. We currently have at least 2 feet. It snowed again last night, and we're about to get thunder snow, so that should be just so dandy, so dandy. You know what else is dandy? Us on Spotify, us on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts rather. If you're listening to us on any of those platforms, make sure to leave us a rating and review. It's greatly appreciated. And on YouTube as well, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment, send it to your teacher. Send it to your favorite teacher, not your least favorite, the one that you're actually cool with. So you guys can bond even more. Show it to
your principal.
Yeah, show it to your principal. Show it what you're all
up in
about.
The ante.
Yeah, show them how you're. That's not the type of stuff you want to be showing your principal. All right. Anyways, you know how we start this off. It's guess that player time. You guys ask me questions, and I'm gonna give you one hint, and the hint is that I didn't know this guy was still in the league until a couple days ago.
He is
Tavon Austin.
But you didn't know.
No.
That was a good guess. AFC or NFC?
Currently. He plays in the AFC currently.
Okay.
Didn't know he was still in the league. Is it Josh Gordon?
It's not Josh Gordon.
Damn.
I know Josh Gordon. He's about to get a ring.
So. Yeah, maybe. Hey! What are you saying? Joe Burrow's not going to go out there this weekend and beat their asses?
No, I will get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get.
To that.
All right.
Are they primarily known for an NFC or AFC team?
An NFC team.
NFC team. Oh fuck. Okay. When did they leave that NFC team?
Looks like after the 2018 season.
Okay. And you didn't even know they were still in the league.
Offense or defense?
Defense.
Okay. Damn. They play for an AFC team. Primarily known for NFC. Mm-hmm. Are they AFC North?
They are AFC North.
Okay.
Look at that.
That was yeah.
I mean, 25% chance.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh shit.
Let's narrow it down.
Yeah.
In the secondary.
Not in the secondary.
Okay.
Front seven.
Front linebacker.
Not a linebacker.
So it's a D lineman. Jeez.
Defensive end.
He plays both.
D-tackle.
He plays D tackle, D end. Yeah. I guess it depends on the scheme.
And you didn't know he was still in the league.
No.
It's Haloti Nada isn't still in the league, is he?
No, I think Haloti Nada retired, but that's a good guess. That was a really good guess.
Oh my god. Let's see.
Let's get the team.
Yeah. Well, one more thing. And then
Bang.
what year were they
No.
drafted?
What
Yeah,
year?
that's a good that's a good question.
2012.
What college did they go to?
Looks like they went to Iowa.
Iowa. Oh,
Big Iowa guy.
Iowa. Fuck Iowa.
Ravens.
But
Not the Ravens.
so he plays both. Iowa 2012. Who was drafted in 2012? 2012 was Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck, Robert RG3.
I'll give you another hint.
Tannehill.
I know this player very well.
Okay, so he played on the Packers. Fuck who? But it's not BJ Raji. No.
I wish it was BJ Raji, man.
Ah.
I wish.
Steelers.
Not the Steelers.
Or maybe he played against the Packers. Was he on the Packers?
He was.
Okay, so he's the Packers in the NFC team. Definitely like 2018.
I feel like once you get the
Shit.
team, you can go from there.
It's not.
Yes,
No.
Ravens and Steelers already.
It's Browns,
No.
the Bengals.
Yeah.
And you didn't know
They're still playing. To be fair, is he active? I don't know if he's active.
Tough.
I don't know if he's active. He might be hurt.
Drafted in 2012. Was he like a first round pick or was he like a later round?
No, later.
Or later round pick. Okay.
D tackle.
Bengals. Who the Bengals? Trey
He was drafted in the
Hendrickson.
4th.
It was Carlos Dunlap and Geno Atkins. It's not Geno Atkins.
He played for 3 teams, one being the Packers, one being the Bengals.
What was the other team?
The Detroit Lions.
Michael Brockers? No.
That's close.
Like,
I don't know.
I'm lost.
I'm trying to think
lineman.
of other
You picked the one position that like
Another
if you're
hint.
going deep in, I can't.
you guys might not know this, but I'll give this as a hint. Just anime in general.
Yeah, no, that doesn't.
This guy is big on anime.
It doesn't. And like 40% of NFL players are big on anime.
Wow, give me the point.
If you give me anime as a hint, the only person I'm thinking of
It's
is
Juju. I think of Juju instantly when I think of anime. Fuck. Okay, let me just think of past
he's
Packers. Here.
a Pro Bowler in
Mike
2000
Daniels.
There it is.
Woo!
There it is.
Yes.
That was a tough one. I legit didn't even know he was in the
He's
league.
still in the league.
That's what I said. That's what I thought. He used to be so good. He used to be really good, and just wasn't a locker room guy.
Do you
At
know?
the end of the day,
Do you know he had 3 kids all born on the same day with
Really?
different years? Yeah, I remember an interview from the Rich Eisen show a couple years back where he said that, and then I remember that's where I remembered it from because then I remember he said something about Iowa, so that's instantly where my mind went.
yeah, I said
Yeah, that
anime
was
because
tough. That was tough.
I said anime because I remember like watching some stuff on him as well, just back in the day, and I feel like he was one of the first like I don't know players that I knew of that was like actively saying, "Hey, I watch anime. This is something cool," and then you see it's becoming an even bigger and bigger thing as
Yeah.
years go on.
As soon as I also remember his he like he do like an anime celebration after he sacked somebody. I feel like sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a good
played
one.
for the
That was
Lions for
tough.
one season.
Yeah, that was a tough
He's
one.
only started one game this year.
One.
Crazy.
That's crazy because I didn't
Started
even know
one,
he was
played in two.
in the league. So, all right. Speaking of anime, we're gonna get to some anime ourselves later, and as we're gonna be drafting an NBA starting 5 with only Cartoon Network characters. Yeah, I get it. It's not anime. It's animation. Whatever. Yeah, it's this Western anime stuff that we got over here in the U.S. But before that, we're gonna be talking about some NBA All-Star news as the All-Star starters just got announced. But the first thing We got some NFL games this weekend, guys. We're dwindling down to the end of the season. It's getting rough out here. No more red zone, no more nothing. We have 3 games left that are of note, not including the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. The NFC Championship game. We have the San Francisco 49ers, kill me, against the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are 3.5-point favorites. The Rams could be the second team in NFL history and second team back-to-back to host the Super Bowl in their home stadium. So, Jake, I'm going to start with you. Who do you got in this matchup? And why don't you tell me what you think of the spread as well?
All right. Yeah. So what was the spread?
It's going to be Rams are 3.5 favorites.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. This I'll just be completely honest. I got Rams all the way here. I feel like I talked about it a lot in the last episode. Jimmy Garoppolo is playing like shit right now. Credit to them. They keep winning, but man, this Rams team, I feel like it's just healthy and it's cooking. Cam Akers is better. And Cooper Kupp is just unstoppable. OBJ just gets more and more chemistry with Matt Stafford every single week. Sean McVay looks like he's on another level when he's coaching right now. That defense is playing great. Jalen Ramsey's not playing all that well, but he's playing okay.
I will say, Jake, the 49ers are 6-0 in their last 6 matchups.
Oh, no, I know. I know that. I know they swept them in the regular season, but I feel like the Rams were having their struggles trying to figure out, how to work with, all these weapons that they have. Because Sean McVay always knew how to use Cooper Kupp. That was never an issue. He's had him for years now, but it was the issue of Matt Stafford. And then you bring OBJ into the mix at the end of the year and you don't have Cam Akers. It's like, how does this, I felt like they were trying to find their footing all year and they finally did in the playoffs and they look unstoppable right now. Listen, yeah, I don't think the 49ers have a chance in this game. And I know I say that it's probably going to be a close game, but because it's 2 division rivals, and I always say division rivals, it doesn't matter how bad one is, how good the other one is, they play each other tough. And now you got the stakes like the Super Bowl on the line here. I mean, I guarantee they're going to play tough. I just can't trust. Like, if you give me Matt Stafford and Jimmy Garoppolo playing against each other in a championship game, I would have to be brain dead not to take Matthew Stafford. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, Jimmy Garoppolo has done nothing to prove anything to anybody at this point in his career. He's done nothing. He had that one decent year where he led them to the Super Bowl, but he missed throws that lost them the Super Bowl. So that's the type of quarterback that Jimmy Garoppolo is. Matt Stafford is playing some of the best football of his career right now. He's definitely shown up in the playoffs. That was a big question that people had because he's never been this far in the playoffs in his career. But yeah, I just don't. I know how well of a job Kyle Shanahan has done coaching this team. I know the weapons they have with Deebo Samuel, Elijah Mitchell, and George Kittle, and the defense is playing well. But I just can't think of a scenario, unless it's a fluky scenario like how the Niners beat the Packers. I can't think of a legitimate scenario that's not a fluke where the 49ers beat the Rams. So I have to go with the Rams in this game. They're just cooking on all cylinders. I think they're destined for the Super Bowl this year. The 49ers are just kind of like, when everything is settled and you just kind of, the dust clears and everybody just looks up and you're like, how the fuck did they get there? That's what the Niners feel like right now. But listen, credit to San Francisco. I fucking hate them. I hate the Rams too, but I hate the Niners more. Credit to them for getting here. It's not easy, but I got to take the Rams. I got to take the Rams. I just don't see a situation where the 49ers can possibly win this game. And I'm going to take the Rams to cover. And I'm going to take the Rams.
Credit to the 49ers. I fucking hate them. I love that. All time great quote.
Yeah.
I want to take the Rams as well, but I am definitely struggling with this. And just like you said, everything points to Matt Stafford as the better quarterback, and you could put a lot more trust in him. But the Rams are very much so a first half team, in my opinion. And we've seen that time and time again throughout the season in the second half where they're battling to make sure that they don't end up losing this lead. We just saw it last week when they were facing the Buccaneers. And we saw it the last time that they played the Niners in the last game of the season as well. They lost that game. The 49ers are kind of the opposite. They're not going to slow down throughout the game. They're going to continue a steady pace. They've done that all year as well. Throughout the first half, they might not wear you down completely. They might not get this huge lead or anything, but they're going to continue the same pace into the second half. And as they go, they're just going to pick up more and more steam. And that's what's scary about that team, because that run game is insane. So they don't need Jimmy G to be phenomenal at all times. All they need is for him to make a few throws. And really, the success in this game is going to entirely hinge upon him, because they're not going to get some special teams fluke like they did last week. So as long as he doesn't throw the game away, I think that they have a shot at it. But I think that the Rams are definitely more talented. I think that they are well coached, even though the 49ers are as well. I think that Sean McVay, ever since that week 18 matchup, that he's been, going through that over and over again, like we might have to face these guys again. So I'm going to take the Rams. It might be ill-advised. I know 49ers fans are going to be pissed off about it, but that's what I got.
Does it feel like Championship Sunday? Like, is this weekend? It doesn't, something about this feels off. I don't know what it is.
It's because we've gotten so much good football up to this point already that we're worn out. Excitement is peaked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It peaked at that Bills Chiefs game.
Yeah.
And honestly, the Rams Bucks game as well. I hate the 49ers, and more importantly, I hate Jimmy Garoppolo. And it pains me to say this. I think the Niners are going to win, boys. I've flip-flopped completely. I think they're going to win because of one person and one person alone, and his name is Kyle Shanahan. He is going on just a death race to the Super Bowl, knocking out all of his former coaching tree and coaching links. First, it was Dan Quinn, who he was actually underneath when at his time with the Falcons. And then he went and beat Matt LaFleur. And I think it's all going to end beating Sean McVay. It doesn't matter with the teams when you have that head coach that can just prevail over the other one and can scheme up a game as well as Kyle Shanahan. And not to say that Sean McVay is any scrub. Obviously, he's not one of the best minds in the NFL. I just think Kyle Shanahan sort of looks down on his coaches in a way, not like personally, not like in a mean way or anything, but like, yeah, I know all the ins and outs. You learned from me, young Padawan. I'm going to beat you. I have to show you who's boss. That sort of mentality. Right. And I think that's going to reign throughout the entire locker room. And it seems like it has the entire postseason. Like Jake said, the 49ers should not be in this position that they're in right now, but they are because of such great coaching. Kyle Shanahan is that guy. And I think he's going to beat the Rams. Now, I know that the Rams have the better roster on paper and just overall. I mean, Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, all the stars are in LA, right? But I think when it comes to it, I think you win this game through the trenches. And I think ultimately the 49ers are the better trench team. Offensive line is great. Defensive line, I mean, Los Angeles is probably the best in the league, D-line, front seven. But it's not like the 49ers are some scrubs either. They're going to get their pressure on Matthew Stafford. But yeah, Jake, like to your point earlier, you saying like, if I'm looking at a championship game and I see Matthew Stafford and Jimmy Garoppolo, obviously picking Matthew Stafford, right? Said the same thing last week. But
that was,
but this is the playoffs.
You would have won.
So it's playoff Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Like you guys would have won. Yeah. Yes, that too. But like you guys, like, I feel like normal circumstances, no snow on the ground, no like normal weather, like normal Green Bay weather, like 12 to 15 degrees, no snow. Like I get snow is part of their normal weather, but like let's just say it's not snowing and it's a little bit warmer. Like I think the Packers win that game because then Aaron Rodgers is able to throw more. They don't got to rely too much on the run. And I don't know, but I feel like just special teams screwed you guys. That's the number one thing. And number two, like the Rams are well coached in all three areas. Special teams is great. Defense is great. Offense is great. Like there's nothing. It was a fluky win. Let's call it what it was with the 49ers. Like credit to them. Their defense is amazing. Credit to their defense for keeping it close enough to be able to be within striking distance if something happened. So that was great. But other than that, like that's a fluke. Like that's a fluky win. You're not always going to get a punt block touchdown
with 4 minutes left in the game.
On special teams to win a game. Like it's not going to happen. So
it's like the Patriots beating the Bills the first time.
Yeah.
Like if the situation wasn't exactly what it was with the weather and everything like that, then I don't think they would have won that game. I think they would have gotten swept by the Bills.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think Jimmy Garoppolo very overrated, obviously, and there's been a lot of talk about him sort of being that student in the group project that doesn't do any of the work that gets all the credit. There's been a lot of that talk this week. Shout out Mina Kimes. She's great. Fuck Jeff Garcia. Hashtag fuck Jeff Garcia.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the 49ers are just gonna be on top, and there's not going to be really a clear explanation why. I just have a feeling that Kyle Shanahan is going to lead his team to victory without any help from his quarterback, and that's going to prove that he's going to be he's the best head coach in the league. If he could get to a Super Bowl basically with 10 guys on the field, and basically with one guy that's maybe on your team sometimes, maybe on the opposing team, and Jimmy Garoppolo, that's like some GOAT shit. That's like top tier head coaching right there.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, Jeff Garcia, perfect poster child for this show, as we are literally trying to establish that you don't need to be 100% qualified to talk about sports. So hashtag fuck Jeff Garcia all the fucking way. Jackass. You need to be a quarterback to talk about. Like, what? Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
So stupid.
Oh my God. I was quarterback for my flag football team, so I'm qualified, people. Don't worry.
Did Bill Belichick ever play football?
He did. He did in college. He didn't play in the NFL.
Fuck. I didn't know he played at that level.
Yeah,
I thought he only did high school.
No, he played college. He played college football in Navy, I believe, because his dad coached there.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on, shall we? Let's move on to the more exciting game, in my opinion, because it makes me sick just seeing the 49ers even in the NFC Championship. Although the Packers would have fucking lost this week anyway. We know that. We have Joe Shiesty leading the Cincinnati Bengals, who almost every sports analyst, everybody in America had with less than 6 wins. They were coming in 4th place in the NFC or AFC North. They were going to be a top 5 pick in the draft, right? They made it all the way to the AFC Championship game, 1 game away from the Super Bowl. They already beat the Chiefs. Granted, it was in Cincinnati about a month ago now in an immaculate game. And now they get the rematch to go to the Super Bowl where the stakes are highest. So, Gage, I'm going to start with you. What do you have? Do you got Patrick Mahomes? Or are you riding with Joe Burr?
Come on.
I want so badly to ride with Joe Burrow. I really do. But I don't know, man. I feel like, and I said it when I was talking about their game against the Titans in my video on TikTok the other day, that the O-line, I've said it multiple times. They've allowed 9 sacks in that game.
Yep.
For 68 yards. And I don't think that the Chiefs front 7 is quite as good or could get quite as much pressure, but you still got a guy like Chris Jones. You still got Melvin Ingram, who's been an impact player for them. And I think that they're going to get some pressure on him. And when you're going up against a team that has a better offense, really, and a guy in Patrick Mahomes, who's not going to throw you 3 interceptions to give you the game, I just can't see it for them. I think that the Chiefs are going to win this game and they're going to end up in their 3rd straight Super Bowl.
Gage, come on.
Grinch Gage. It's Grinch Gage. It's always Grinch Gage.
I don't give a shit if I'm wrong this weekend. I am riding Joe Burr, Joe Shiesty, all the fucking way to the Super Bowl. This man has been one of the hottest quarterbacks in all of football for the last couple of games. I don't give a shit. Like, if I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. I'll eat that. Who cares? Everybody's been wrong everybody's been wrong to the Chiefs. Okay. It's okay.
If you're right, it just makes it that much sweeter.
Exactly. It's like when Luke picked the Jaguars, but it's but no, the Bengals, listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like the Bengals don't have a legitimate chance in this game, because they do. They beat the Chiefs in the regular season, week 18. So they do have a legitimate chance to win this game. They've done it before. It was a great game, came down to the wire. Joe Burrow can duel with Patrick Mahomes. He can. He's in that class of people that can do it. I don't think there's a lot of people that can do it. He's in the class that can do it. He's got insane weapons, just as the Chiefs do. And I think they have a better defense than the Chiefs. I don't think that's a question. I think they have a way better defense. It's going to come down to the offensive line. It is going to come down to the offensive line. Listen, Joe Burrow is the only player in playoff history to win a game with 9 sacks like that. Okay. That just shows you how impactful he is and how much he can, even do when his offensive line isn't doing much. but that can't happen again. I'm sure the offensive line knows that can't happen again. But I would say, yes, Chris Jones is a handful. Like Chris Jones is one of the best tackles in all of football.
Yep.
Melvin Ingram has looked like a different player on the Chiefs. He's looked like his old self kind of, but at the end of the day, I don't think this is the same defensive line that they just went against on Titans. I do think that Titans defensive line is probably better, but yeah, it's going to come down to the O-line. They just I think if Joe Burrow gets sacked, he needs to get sacked less than 5 times, which is still a lot. Like I'm giving the Bengals a large pillow here. You get 4 sacks to give up. Yeah. And I think they win. And I think they win this game. Because listen, all throughout history, we always have these teams that are super talented, but just like there's these teams that we get at the same time that are teams of destiny. And like, I don't want to sound corny here, but like, it's real. Like momentum is real. Like, and I know the Chiefs just won a huge game against the Bills, and the Chiefs have a bunch of momentum too. But this Bengals team is not supposed to be here. We all expected the Chiefs to be here. This Bengals team, nobody expected them to be here. That is the biggest chip on their shoulder that you could possibly have. And they got the talent, they got the confidence, and the man wearing number 9 on offense. Listen, they could do it. I'm not going to sit here and act like the Bengals have no shot. They absolutely do. And this could be a phenomenal football game. And I think the Bengals have a real good chance to go to the Super Bowl. They got a clutch ass rookie kicker. That's why you draft a kicker. Evan McPherson, Mr. Big Balls, Mr. 40-pound sack that he's dragging behind him when he's going to kick field goals. This got R-rated really quickly. I don't care. I am taking the Bengals all the fucking way, baby. Who fucking day?
Yep. You know what's interesting? We all have different Super Bowl picks. That's fucking wow. Look at that. Look at us. You and I are on the same wavelength, Jake. I don't give a shit if I'm wrong. I need someone to root for, and it should have been Josh Allen. I would have been behind Josh Allen all the way. I live near Buffalo, and Buffalo fans everywhere around my school would be going crazy. Unfortunately, that won't happen. So got to go with Joe Burr. I'm picking the Cincinnati Bengals to not only win this game, I have them winning by 10. By 10. I'm doubling down. I'm fucking doubling down. If I'm going to pick the Bengals, I'm going to pick them hard. All right. I have no stakes in the playoffs anymore. The Packers aren't in it. I need to have fun. I like this Bengals team. And like you said, Jake, like there are those Cinderella story teams that just have a ticket all the way and you can't explain it. They come out of nowhere and it only happens very so often. So you have to like really appreciate these seasons, but damn, does this feel like a real Cinderella story? And the fact that the Bengals already beat the Chiefs, not even a month ago, I think that they're going into this game with all the confidence in the world. Not that Joe Burrow doesn't come into every game with all the confidence in the world already, but it's just even more on top of that. And I get that all of the pressure in the world is on the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game. It should be an easy win for them, right? And I understand that Patrick Mahomes doesn't crack under pressure. I just have a feeling, man. I have a feeling. I didn't go with my heart on the last pick. I went with who I thought was going to win. I'm going with my heart on this one. I'm going with my heart. I have to go with Joe Burrow. I have to go with Jamar Chase. I have to go with Joe Mixon, the triple J's there. Evan McPherson, big balls himself. Mike fucking Daniels. Oh my God. Yes. No, let's go. Now I'm getting even more hype. Oh man, the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm not saying that it's going to be like a blowout or anything. I think it's going to be a great game, and it'll likely be a shootout. And if the Bengals lose, all 3 of us will be heartbroken together, but only one of us will be right. So.
All right. All right, Gage. But like, give me a reason why you think it's like the Chiefs are going to win. Like, who has the better defense in your opinion?
I think that it's.
I feel like it depends on Tyrann Mathieu and his availability.
I don't know.
Yeah,
the Chiefs defense did not look good last week. I'm just going to say that it didn't look good.
But even beyond that, I mean, do the Bengals have a better defense than the Bills? No.
I would say the Bengals defense has been playing really well. They just got 4 interceptions.
Not in the Bills. Not against the Bills.
Ryan Tannehill.
Whoa, that's my MVP. Whoa.
Hold up.
Watch your mouth. All right.
I mean, I don't know why you want to advertise that so often.
I have to stick to my guns, man.
I think that it'll be a close game. It's very hard for me to bet against Patrick Mahomes in general. I love Joe Burrow, and I think that the Bengals definitely have a shot to win this game. But the shot that I'm calling is that the Chiefs will win it because I just am more confident in them as a team.
And
And
honestly,
Eli Apple's gonna get fucking toasted.
Oh,
No,
there's
and,
the
like,
actual
right-
reason.
rightfully
Now we're
so.
getting under. Now we're really
No,
discovering
no,
why
no.
Gage doesn't want the Bengals to win.
no, rightfully so. I mean, the Chiefs are the champs. They've been there before.
Yeah,
They
no,
have
absolutely,
everything.
yeah.
Like they're favored by 7 points. I mean, they should win this
And-
game. And honestly, we're probably gonna end up being wrong, Jake and I. But
Yeah.
just on that off chance that the Bengals can like get a fumble recovery, maybe here or there, maybe pick off Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes isn't, known for never throwing an interception. Like he had what, double digits this year, like 13 or something.
And like
Mhm.
I get using that the Bengals have already beaten them before as like a pro for why they could win this game, but it's almost kind of a con for me because it's very hard to beat a team twice, especially just within a few weeks of one another. And I think that the Chiefs are going to come into this maybe a little bit more prepared for what they're going to face, and it could go another way.
I just
want you to be fun, Gage. We just want you to
Yeah.
be fun. We want you to pick the fun pick.
Yeah.
We want
On
you to
one
be in
hand,
this with us.
I'm so excited for this being the final four teams, but I'm also like so pissed because it's like I want that one clear team to root for. And like if the Bengals do win and then the Rams win, it's like fuck, but I kind of want the Rams, Matt Stafford to win a
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like imagine the Rams
You can
getting all the
just,
way
you
there.
don't
and
have to
then
root for the Rams. You can just root for Matt Stafford.
That's
as a
true,
game.
but
Yeah.
that's rooting for the Rams though. That's not this. You can't have one without the other.
No, because I'm just rooting for Matt Stafford. Fuck the
Yeah.
Rams.
Do you think Aaron Donald chokes in this game? And I don't mean like chokes like doesn't show up. I mean like chokes like somebody out.
Oh,
Oh,
like
what's the
grab
over-
somebody
yeah,
by the
what's-
neck and
Yeah,
choke.
what's
That
the
was
over
good.
under on that? When are we
Ooh.
going to start to throw flags on that? Crazy.
I don't know. This is gonna be a tough game. Like they hate each other, like the Rams and
The
Rams
49ers
and Niners.
they have a lot of likable players on that team. If he like chokes Jimmy G, it's like, no, they could probably let that one slide. You know what I mean? Don't throw a flag for that. But if he chokes like George Kittle or
Yeah.
Debo Samuel or something
If
like
he
that,
chokes
it's
George Kittle,
100%.
shit is going down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
gonna-
going down.
I would pay money for that.
Oh my God. I need to see George Kittle in the WWE someday.
He will
Hold
be
up.
100%.
Hold up. Royal
Yeah.
Rumble's this Saturday.
Is it?
Oh, damn. He's got fuck, man. Why couldn't the Packers win so George Kittle could be in the fucking Royal Rumble? Damn it. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to some NBA All-Star talk. But before I do that, let me tell you a little bit about the Overtime app. Every single Sunday up until the Super Bowl, we are hosting a totally unqualified fantasy pool. All you have to do is download the Overtime app, find our pool, and join it, and you can win some sick prizes. This weekend's prize is a $100 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods. So if you need any sporting goods, you need any, apparel, you need some Nike shirts, you need some cleats, you need some mouth guards, whatever. You need some balls, you need something like Evan McPherson has. Go to Dick's. Yeah, go over to your local Dick's and use the free money that you could get by winning the totally unqualified league this weekend. Make sure to download the Overtime app using any of the links in our bios. Now, boys, I've been wanting to talk about this. The NBA All-Star starters were released the other day, and let me oh damn. Let me just read off some names, okay? It's a great game. We have Kevin Durant, right? Amazing player. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, Trae Young, DeMar DeRozan, who's having a great season. LeBron James, the GOAT. Nikola Jokic. You got Stephen Curry, John Morant, who's having a great season. And Andrew Wiggins. Hey, we're throwing Andrew Wiggins' name in there.
We talking about practice?
We talking about practice? We talking about Wiggins as a starter. So many questions have been brought up over the past week. Is the NBA fan vote too overpowered? If you don't know, the NBA fans get 50% of the All-Star vote to see who gets the reserves and the starters, of course. And then NBA players get 25%. And then I believe NBA execs, coaches, GMs, and NBA Basketball Writers Association gets the other 25%. So I'm going to start with you, Gage. Is fan voting a little bit too overpowered? And what do you think of this Andrew Wiggins selection?
I would say, yeah, I would say slightly. Like I'd maybe bring it down to like 40, 30-ish, just to kind of, so that they don't have half the vote. You know what I mean? Andrew Wiggins won this by 600,000 votes, which is just like wild. It's incredible to me. We were talking about it a little bit before we actually started the show. If he just made it in as a reserve, I think that would have been perfect. Like, he absolutely deserves that. He's been playing very well. He's been having the best season of his career thus far. Yeah. So it's not that I don't think he deserves to be in the All-Star game, but to put him as a starter is a little bit much. I definitely think there's some other players that could have gotten in over him. But as far as the fan vote, yeah, I feel like that definitely something needs to be done about that. They need to take a look into that. It's so funny. We're talking about overtime rules this past week, and now we're talking about the All-Star game for the NBA. Just everything's screwed up. There's no good rules anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like absolutely ridiculous. Did he get in as a shooting guard or as a small forward? He got in as a
forward, yeah.
A forward, okay, because I was about to go off
because it's two backcourt and then three front court.
If he got in over Devin Booker, I was about to fucking throw my computer out of the window. Like, that's just ridiculous. Devin Booker's having like a sneaky MVP-esque season, but yeah, no, this is like completely ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. But here's the thing, like Andrew Wiggins, like a while ago, Derrick Rose was like leading the NBA in voting and like didn't get into the All-Star game. So how the fuck did Andrew Wiggins? Yeah, how the fuck did Andrew Wiggins get into the starting five of the All-Star game with the fan vote? It seems like there's some shady shit going on here, and I do not like it. But I think this is just a case of, like, we all know that the Golden State Warriors are the front running team right now. Okay, like every 12-year-old and their mother is a Golden State Warriors fan across the country if they've never even stepped foot in Oakland. They're all Warriors fans, and I think that was just the case. It's just that he's the small forward that has this isn't even close to his best season. Like, it's not like his like third year in the league. He averaged like 24 points. Like, now he's averaging 18. Like, this isn't even close to his best season. He's just doing it on the best team in the league. So I think that's why he's getting all the recognition.
It's his most well-rounded season, though, at least.
Yeah,
like as a whole,
he's in the perfect role. He's in the perfect role where he doesn't have to be that guy. He could be the second, third option at some points, even fourth option if Draymond comes back.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Andrew Wiggins, I'm not saying he's not a good player. He's a great player. He's a number one overall pick. He's definitely not a bust. He maybe didn't live up to what he was supposed to be, but he's still a great player.
Sure.
But it's just like complete. I absolutely think fan voting is OP. Like, I am all for letting the fans decide, but that comes with a price because you're sacrificing legitimacy. Because the way the NFL does it is they let fans vote, but they pick out the bullshit votes. They're like, okay, obviously, like, fucking Jordan Love is not a Pro Bowler, or obviously,
not yet.
Okay, all right, but you, like those bullshit players like Cole Beasley, like they're not Pro Bowlers. Yeah. But the NBA doesn't really seem to, unless it's Derrick Rose, it seems like they don't really need to do that. I'm pissed about that Derrick Rose thing. He was leading the league in voting, and they just didn't put him in. That was bullshit. Yeah, so listen, it's stupid. I agree that it's OP, and that they do need to make it a slightly smaller percentage. I love the fan vote. Like, I'm all for it, but like, to beat like 40% is a little much. Like, come on, let's lower it.
Another thing is, like, some people are fucking liars. Let's throw that out there real quick.
Yep.
Because he got all these votes and he's in as an all-star starter, but now everybody's pissed off about it. Nobody's like, yeah, this is fine. This is where Andrew Wiggins deserves to be. Some of you out there, some of you listening at home, I'm talking to you right now. If you voted for Andrew Wiggins and you're lying about it, we're going to find out.
We will.
Yeah. We're going to know.
We will. It's the common case of like, it's the common case of like, I voted for him, but I didn't think he would actually win. Like, I didn't think this would actually happen.
Did it as a joke, and like everybody did it.
It's like, well, like, guess what? It fucking happened. So now we got to deal with watching. This is like watching the Steelers in the playoffs. It's like, now I got to watch.
How did they make it there? How did he make it there?
Yeah, like, I got to watch Andrew Wiggins line up with Steph Curry, John Morant, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, and act like he's supposed to be there.
Yeah,
are you fucking kidding me? I would have. Honest to God, I would have taken Anthony Edwards over Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
I don't think that's crazy.
Okay.
I don't think that's crazy.
Okay. I mean, I think there's a lot of other players I'd take over both of
Yeah,
them,
but like,
Yeah, he wouldn't
but-
be my first choice.
No, but I'm making a point.
No,
Like,
I
I'm
get
making
what you're
a point.
saying.
Like
Yeah,
Anthony
I get what you're
Edwards, like
saying.
I would have put in over Andrew Wiggins. And
I get what you're
like
saying.
I think it has a lot to do with the team he's on right now. And listen, good for him that he's on this team and that he's succeeding and he's doing well. But I just like in no way in my mind does Andrew Wiggins deserve to be an all-star starter. All-star reserve, fine.
For sure.
That's absolutely. Yeah, he deserves that. But all-star starter, no way in hell.
Let me preface what I'm about to say with I don't think he would have been a starter had a lot of players not gotten hurt. I mean, Anthony Davis is one of them. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. I mean, you're talking about a lot of the why can't I think of his name? Okay. Oh, Draymond Green, even he's hurt right now. So I don't think he would have been a starter had these guys not gotten hurt. But tell me if these sound like all-star numbers to you guys. All-star starter numbers. 18.1 points per game, ranks 38th in the league. 4.2 rebounds a game, ranks 119th in the league.
Yep.
2.1 assists, ranks 117th in the league. 16.67 player efficiency rating, ranks 79th in the league. There's your all-star starter. The fan vote is ridiculous, and I'm not going to say it's just the fan vote. I honestly think it's Warriors fans in general because you saw this shit with Klay Thompson the years that he was hurt. You saw this shit with Zaza Pachulia. Zaza Pachulia was fucking leading all centers in all-star voting just a few years ago. Yeah. Zaza fucking Pachulia.
Yep.
Zaza Pachulia. Who cares is the better question. Who cares? Listen, it's getting ridiculous. And when you start to see like guys like Kyrie Irving, who doesn't play a snap or doesn't play at like a minute, I said snap like we're talking football, doesn't play a minute, and he's like fifth in all-star voting over other deserving guys, other Darius Garland, over Fred VanVleet, over like a bunch of these other guys, LaMelo Ball, even. It's crazy. It gets to a point where it makes the all-star game less, I'd say, like valuable in the eyes of many, and it sort of depletes the game a little bit now that you're seeing Andrew Wiggins, like you guys said.
Zaza Pachulia has not played since 2019, and he played for the Pistons at that time.
Yeah, makes sense. No, but let's get him in the fucking all-star game because he was he the one that hurt Kawhi in that series that he like stepped to, didn't give him room to.
He was like hurting all kinds of people. I think
he was dirty.
Kawhi. He
was dirty.
He and Westbrook got into it a couple times.
All I'm saying is if Andrew Wiggins is an all-star starter and Fred VanVleet is not an all-star, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to blow a fucking gasket. And I'm already prepared because I know Fred VanVleet is not going to be voted an all-star. So I just gotta hold on to hope. But damn, that is crazy that we're living in 2022 and Andrew Wiggins is an all-star starter putting up 18-4 and 2. Yeah, that makes sense.
Something.
Yeah. But let's do something more fun. I don't want to think about that anymore. We are drafting an NBA starting five and head coach using Cartoon Network characters. It is draft day, everybody. We did this a couple of weeks ago where we drafted starting NFL teams with only Marvel characters. And we got shit on for not doing 11 players. We did 10. Okay, sorry. We're playing 10 on 10. It's our rules, our podcast. But no, we're doing the starting five. And I have the first overall pick. Woo.
Yes,
I believe it's me, then you, then Jake.
It's me, you, then me, then Gage.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm on the clock, and for my first overall pick, standing at a solid 10 feet tall, weighing in at 130 pounds, we have Wilt.
You son of a bitch.
Yep.
I knew it.
Yep. Might as well call him fucking Wilt Chamberlain because this guy only plays basketball. I'm talking, of course, Wilt, that red spaghetti-looking motherfucker from Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. He has one arm, and I understand that. But his basketball skills, he's he's doing more stuff than the Harlem Globetrotters do. Like, let's be real. He's doing all sorts of tricks. He's always carrying around a basketball nonstop. And you see what's his name? Hansel with the, I can't remember what team he's on, but he's the basketball player with only one arm, and he's just cooking dudes on the court.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Cooking dudes on the court. That is exactly what I'm getting with Wilt. Obviously, he's going to play center for me, and yeah, he doesn't really have the weight that you want to be putting that sort of guy in the paint like that. But holy shit, 10 feet tall, and he has skills like a guard, and he can shoot. Hell yeah. That's the number 1 overall pick. I don't know if there's another cartoon character that plays basketball the way that Wilt does, but he had to go off the board first. Was that who you were thinking I was going to pick, Jake?
No. So
okay. I thought
yeah.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. So with my first pick, I'm gonna go LeBron James from his cameo on Teen Titans Go.
Whoa! What?
What are we doing here?
What the fuck? What?
I'm kidding. That
I saw that
doesn't
too.
count.
I saw that on Google Images too.
I definitely, yeah. No, it doesn't count. No, my first pick, I'm gonna go with Ben 10.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ben 10 because I'm gonna put him at the 3. He's my small forward because he can literally transform himself into anything he fucking wants to.
Yep.
And he's just gonna be a beast on the court. So I'm going with Ben 10. Easy pick there at my small forward.
That is a good pick. Oh, wait, by the way, I got to preface this. Sorry, Gage. We're not allowed to do any Pokemon. We're not allowed to do any, like, we're talking like strictly Cartoon Network cartoon characters. And you'll see at the end when we have our full.
We're not going to do like Justice League type. Well, like the Justice League show. Teen Titans is one thing.
Yeah.
But
Teen Titans is in the right. You can do Teen Titans just because it is it got popular on Cartoon Network. But
like the Justice League stuff, we'll save that for like a DC draft later down the road.
100%.
If there is one later down the road, wink, wink. Who knows?
I am going to go with my thought process for this pick is similar to Jake's with Ben 10. At shooting guard, I'm going to go with Beast Boy. Because Beast Boy also can transform and do different things and stuff like that. Whether if he wants to transform into something big, maybe like a gorilla, I could stick him at center. So that's what I'm going with here.
Hey, that's not too bad. And you get back to back.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, I do get back to back, huh? That's okay. At power forward, I'm gonna go with Johnny Bravo.
Damn it!
I'd be showing my age.
Kidding me, Gage.
But I'm gonna take Johnny Bravo. I mean, the dude's jacked. He pulls all the ladies. It's gonna be great team chemistry, I think. So I just gotta go with him there.
Okay.
I've been bamboozled, led astray. This is
run amok.
This is fucking bullshit.
Hoodwinked.
Yeah. This is ridiculous, but fuck. Come on, man. Okay. All right. At shooting guard, I'm gonna go Robin from from Teen Titans.
That's a good pick.
Leader of the Titans. He's insane. We forget how skilled Robin is. I'm actually just watching Titans, like the live action
the
Titans show. Really good. Highly recommended for people. I'm watching season 3 right now. But Robin is a beast. So happy to put him at the shooting guard position. You'll see why he's not in my point guard position a little bit.
There's no Beast Boy though.
No, he's no Beast Boy, but I think Robin can get a lot more than we think done on the court than maybe people think.
You want to talk about a lot? Let's talk about just a lot of, I don't know how to say this, meat.
Oh, geez. Oh, no.
And I'm going with, I can't believe I got him here. I thought for sure one of you guys were going to take him. Nobody's taking Jake the dog that can literally transform 100 feet tall. Nobody's taking Jake the dog.
I didn't watch Adventure Time. I shit on for that. I didn't watch Adventure Time. I didn't know.
I also didn't really watch Adventure Time, but I thought about him for like his stretching ability, like more so like his limbs. I didn't know that he could just be 100 feet tall.
No, he could do whatever. Like he could stretch from one end of the court to the other. Not necessarily. I don't know.
Report was obviously a lot better than ours.
Yeah.
It's because, oh man, I thought you guys would have knew about Jake. But yeah, Jake the dog. I don't know how tall he is just regularly, but I'm hoping he can grow as the game goes on and he can play all 5 positions, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter where I put him at the end of the day. I don't have a set place for him. It depends on who else I am able to draft. But I think I'm gonna go with another big man, so I'll probably put Jake at like the 3 or something.
Okay.
Schnitzel. Motherfucking Schnitzel.
No, fuck.
Yup.
So you took my center. Luke took my center with Schnitzel. So now I'm kind of thrown off there.
Is that who you thought I was going to take number 1 overall?
No, I thought it was Ben 10.
That's who I thought. That's who I thought you were going to.
Okay. No. All right. That's I got to take center here. So I got to go with Cyborg from Teen Titans at center here.
Solid.
Yeah, it was gonna be either Johnny Bravo or Schnitzel. Oh, I really wanted Schnitzel, but it's fine. I got 2 Titans, so I got Robin a shooting guard, I got Ben 10 at small forward, I got Cyborg at center. I got some other picks coming here, but I'm liking how my team's looking right now.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. I got my shooting guard in Beast Boy. I got my power forward in Johnny Bravo. I think I'm gonna go small forward here. And this one, I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty solid pick. A lot of people are going to be like that he's just a regular guy. I'm going to take Fred from Scooby-Doo. Because like a pretty athletic guy.
Interesting.
You get some leadership there, I think. So I think that he'd be good in that spot. And I think that he's like, got the size for it. So I'll take him. And I think that he'll help the team out.
Ain't too bad. I like that.
I do like that.
And then I get another pick. I had other big men that I wanted. But I'm going to take this guy just for sheer size. I'm going to take Eduardo from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, like the
Eduardo.
Big,
the purple guy, dude. The purple dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take him and put him at my center.
Hey, you got some size there. Shit.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Those are good picks. I do have to admit, I did not watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, so I don't.
You're missing out on that.
I guess I did. I guess I did miss out on that. I was more of a Total Drama Island, Johnny Test.
That's
Ben 10.
That's a cartoon I have to look in because there's probably some characters from Total Drama Island that are.
Oh yeah, I don't think so though. But whatever. I'm gonna go point guard. I'm gonna go Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars at point guard here. Very agile, kind of a leader in herself, and I think she would be a really good point guard on her team. And she's just like skilled as hell. So a lot of hand-eye coordination. So I think I'm just taking the guess that she'd be a great basketball player. But you know what? I'm willing to take that chance. So I'm going to Ahsoka Tano at point guard.
Now we're getting to like the real nitty gritty because now I kind of got my guys, and now I have to. Those main 3 that I drafted were pretty much the only guys that I was thinking of, and now I'm gonna kind of just bullshit my way through the rest of this.
Okay.
Honestly, I just want like a fun guy on my team. That's what I'm thinking. Fuck it. Give me Mordecai at shooting guard. Mordecai, he's down to earth guy. I need that personality on my team. And honestly, he could just be the leader, and he could be the guy who just cracks a joke in the locker room and just makes the whole thing gel. I don't need him taking very many shots. I just need him on the court and not giving up points. That's all I need out of Mordecai. Although he's not the hardest worker, that's okay. I think we could get past that. And this is my last. Oh wait, we have the coaches at the end.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Now I need a point guard. I should have. Point guard is tough because there's a lot of people you could go. You already got Robin. That was a really good pick.
That was a good one.
You know what? Shit, this is tough. I can't. I'm looking at somebody and I don't remember his name. Don't remember his name. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna go with Flapjack. That's a terrible pick in terms of playing basketball, but he's a leader, and you need that sort of leader on your team. This guy is navigating through seas. I'm sure he can navigate through on a basketball court, right? I'm sure he has good enough vision to.
Yeah, there's definitely correlation there.
Listen, all I'm saying is get the fucking ball to Wilt and we could win the game. That's all. Wilt is the main piece here. The other guys we're there for just comedic relief, and I just need those personalities on my team. So
off topic a little bit.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how like low key terrifying some portions of that show were?
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, like just very grotesque, like stuff on screen at point. I don't know. Very odd.
Also, wait, hold up. Also off topic, Cartoon Network also used to host or they used to broadcast NBA games on their channel in the early 2000s, 2003 to 2006.
Really?
I believe.
Fun fact for us.
Yeah. I think it was called Run It Back. That was their whole name for the broadcast, Run It Back.
It's like Nickelodeon hosting playoff games.
There it is.
They were doing it first.
They were. Thought it was all new. It's not.
All right. Is it my turn?
It is.
It is your turn.
At power forward, I was torn here. But I'm gonna have to go with Chef Hatchet from Total Drama.
Chef. Yep. That was a good one.
He's massive. I might actually put him at center. I don't know. I can change up my
and he's intimidating too.
He is. He's intimidating as hell. Like that. I completely forgot about him. I just remembered him. So Chef Hatchet from Total Drama Island. Just one of the best characters on the show, and he's massive, he's jacked, and he's fucking intimidating as hell. I'm sure he's going to be pretty good on defense for my team here.
I like that.
That is a good pick.
A solid pick. I wouldn't have even thought about going that direction. I now have my point guard that I need to select.
It's problems. It's tough out here.
I'm going to ask this ahead of time. What is the stance on like Looney Tunes characters? Because I have another character that I could choose, but
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Fine. I think that's fine. I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, then at point guard, I am going to be taking Bugs Bunny.
Bugs. Okay. Yep. That's really good. Yep. Shit.
And then I guess all that I have left now is my coach. So for my head coach, I'm going to take number 1 from Codename Kids Next Door. Because, I mean, is there a better leader in all of Cartoon Network than him? I don't think so.
That's okay. Okay.
All right. That's
you, Shab.
That's good. Okay. I'm going to go. I mean, I gotta go while I'm on Total Drama. Like I gotta go Chris McLean, like the guy, the main host, the main guy. Yeah. Was he all that good? No, he mostly did things for his own benefit. But you know what? He had to lead a bunch of kids, so I think that's something good on his resume. There's not a whole lot of leaders in Cartoon Network. So I kind of had to stretch this one out a little bit. So with Chris McLean, like he did handle all those personalities. So I got to go with Chris McLean there.
So I got my coach as well. There's a lot of people I could choose. I think I'm leaning towards one in particular, and for the life, I can't remember his name. I can't fucking remember his name. Oh, I'm stupid. So as my coach, I'm gonna go with one of the smartest men and boys in the world, and I'm gonna go with Dexter. Dexter should be able to draw up a good game plan. Dexter's, although he deals with science and not so much sports, I feel like he's good at telling people what to do, getting people in the right positions. And you know what? He's smart enough where I think he could figure it out. So I'm going to go with Dexter as my head coach to wrap it up for my team.
I like that. That was a good one.
Smart, a little bit of attitude, but maybe you need that, out of your
you need some feistiness.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I think you guys want to go back through our teams real quick, top to bottom.
Oh, wait, was that the last pick? Oh, shoot, that was the last pick.
Yeah, that was the last pick.
Oh, I thought we were going around again. Okay.
Oh, no.
So, I chose an order. I just wrote this down too, and it just went away. I chose Wilt for my number 1 overall pick from Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. I went with Schnitzel. I went with Jake the dog at the 3, Schnitzel at the 4, and then Wilt at the 5. At the 2, I have Mordecai from Regular Show, and at the 1, I have Flapjack from Flapjack. And as my coach, I have Dexter from Dexter's Lab.
Yeah. So at point guard, I have Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars. At shooting guard, I have Robin. At small forward, I got Ben 10. Power forward, I got Chef Hatchet. And center, I got Cyborg. Probably the most intimidating team in this whole draft.
Mhm.
I mean,
I can see
all
that.
of
Honestly,
them,
just because of Chef is alone is
yeah, exactly. And all of them can kill you. Chef's always like throwing that knife around. He's always got a knife, which is terrifying. But and
He's
then
always
Chris
mad.
McClung- yeah.
always
So a lot of big personalities there, and then you got the host of Total Drama to put the cherry on top at head coach in Chris McLean. So I think listen, underrated team, but I think this team could definitely get it done.
Nobody's even rating the team yet, but it's underrated somehow.
Yeah,
It's already underrated.
He's trying to
Nobody's
stamp
even
himself
heard
an
of it
underdog.
I feel like this is just going to be like such an underrated. I feel like people are not going to appreciate this team. I don't know. Just
I feel like saying that it's underrated before it's rated is just you not liking your team. Just throwing it out there.
It's
psychology
I love
shit?
my team. I love my team.
For me, at point guard, I went with Bugs Bunny. At shooting guard, I have Beast Boy. At small forward, I have Fred from Scooby-Doo. At power forward, I have Johnny Bravo. And then at center, I have Eduardo from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And my head coach is number 1 from Codename Kids Next Door.
I think you have the most athletic team for sure, Gage.
100%.
I think 100% you have the most athletic team. I think we all went for different things here.
Yeah.
I tried going more for size.
Yeah.
Okay. I think, listen, we're going to leave it up to the TU crew to decide who has the best team. But I think that's going to wrap it up for episode 54 of the Totally Unqualified podcast. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, make sure to leave us a rating and review. And if you're watching our pretty faces on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, send it to everybody. Send it to your boss, send it to your coworkers, send it to your mailman, send it to your milkman, send it to everybody.
What? Why do you have your mailman's number? Does anybody have their mailman's number?
Maybe just like leave a letter for him when he comes to your house. Make like,
does he know it's for him?
I'm almost more concerned that you're questioning the mailman thing and not that he also said milkman. Does anybody have a milkman at all anymore?
Well,
yeah, speak for yourself. Gage.
That's a good point.
I'm just saying.
I don't think my grandparents even had milkmen. So this is like
they just didn't exist.
Yeah.
If somebody is delivering milk to your house at this point,
I wouldn't drink it.
Everything.
Number one, I wouldn't drink it.
Install a camera, maybe.
Yeah, I would check the consistency to make sure it is milk.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting into the weeds here.
Yeah.
But let's just
Yeah. So you guys have anything else you want to say, Gage? I'll start with you.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not following us on our socials, definitely be sure to do that. I am Extra Points. Jake is Jake Maltese 3, and Luke is Football Fan Zone. And then we have all of our Totally Unqualified socials, of course, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it. We pretty much have it. So if you guys want to follow us there and keep up with everything we got going on, definitely be sure to do that. And if you like these drafts and stuff that we're doing, let us know. Join the Discord and let us know what you want to see for the next one, or comment on any of our socials or anything like, hey, I'd like to see this as a theme for a draft, because we want to keep doing these. So definitely be sure to do that.
Yeah, guys. And again, be sure to download the Overtime app. We do a ton of good stuff with them. We're doing a bunch of giveaways here, and $100 Dick's gift card for absolutely free. Just all you got to do is download an awesome app and play some fantasy football. Like, I don't know if it gets better than that. I don't know if it gets easier than that. We do a bunch of cool stuff with Overtime, so be sure to download that app so you're always on top of that. And we just want to thank you guys. We've been growing a lot recently. We've been really picking up some momentum here, and we would be nothing without you guys. So we just want to really thank you guys for all the support. Absolutely. We're almost at 100 followers on Spotify. We're getting a bunch more streams lately, and like we can't even tell you guys how much we appreciate it. So thank you for being here for the journey, and we promise you this is only the beginning.
Who day,
baby.
Who day,
Go Bengals.
Who day,
Joe Burr.